Allow me to give the summary as it is written. The story of Connie Sprouts, a likable young woman with the sad problem of a spore generating deformity on her face, which causes difficulties in her day to day life, such as dissolving into a gelatinous mass anyone who is to be devoured by the neural parasite that inhabits her skull, which is empty due to the fact that she stores her brain in a jar beside her bed. That all checks out. And beyond that, I don't think there was a plot. And I think they were trying to excuse the messiness of the film by passing it off as this weird kind of psychedelic foray into mental breakdown and deviancy and body horror. So it didn't necessarily need to make sense. I felt like they were presenting their kind of cop-out outs on not having a sensible narrative structure by having dialogues like Connie Sprouts was out during a picnic with her prostitute friend and explaining that power lines can cause hallucinations or mental breakdown or something like that. So I think we were supposed to be thinking, oh, good Lord. So is this all happening in her mind or is this part of reality? And they thought it would just blow people's minds, maybe. But they did not a terrible job on the practical effects. But in this case, the quality of the print actually harmed the overall quality of the video, I think, in an odd way, where you could see it was high definition, the one we saw for a 1998 film. And you could see like the fingerprints on like a tumor that was coming out of her cheek that was shaped like a cock. And was spouting out pus into people's faces sometimes. It was big, throbbing, and veiny. And I'm sure they felt that they were being very symbolic and probably saying something poignant about capitalism when we had these like raw chicken looking vagina things that were floating around the bathtub and popping up intermittently. There's supposed to be some really symbolic imagery going around that would really blow our minds. But if you were going to be lured in by that, I think it just instantly becomes comedy again if it wasn't before, when you see people actually trying to act in this film and how poorly they do it. And the way people delivered their lines badly was almost art itself.
Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.